Good. Have you lost something?
Quite the opposite, my friend. Treasure, to be exact.
Treasure?
I don't know yet, but this map here says at least I...
Maybe I could look at the map?
Well, But you'll give it back.
Of course.
So, what's it gonna be?
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but, you've been deceived.
What?
This is no map. I've seen a fair few in my time, and this is just a bunch of scribbles.
What? But how can you tell?
Well, I thought it was odd just from the parchment it was scrawled on. It's very delicate, and the lines... It looks like no map I've ever seen. Sorry.
Fuck. You might as well keep it then.
There now. God! God! Quick! I wouldn't want that.
Huh?
Whoa! Whoa!
Help! Take that!
Put an end to this. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! You're no match for us, fucker! What do you want? Jesus! I'm hit! Flying here. Fucking hell. Murder!
Whoa! There now.
Go! Go!
I heard at the Troskovitz Tavern that you might have a job offer.
Well, you don't look lame. I reckon I could find some work for you.
I also heard you're invited to that big wedding coming up.
That's no business of yours at the moment.
All right. So what kind of work do you have for me?
You'll be carrying sacks of flour.
Well, I probably won't find anything better around here anyway.
The sacks are in the barn, and the wagon is in front of it. I'll give you a groschen for every half dozen you carry. You won't have to buy food. We'll take care of that. And you can sleep here, in the barn. But not on the sacks of flour, you understand? Or I'll tan your hide. Climb up to the loft with the others.
Ah, fuck me.
Careful what you wish for. Go on, get to work. God be with you, sir.
Maybe this one will be lighter. What the hell is in this thing? Oh, fuck, that's heavy. Oh, I'm sweating like a pig. I can barely lift it. This is no joke. Fuck, that's heavy. I'm sweating like a pig. Maybe this one will be lighter. What the hell is in this thing?
Kurwa.
What the?
Have you got it done? I said, are you done?
You're milling some pretty peculiar grain here, Miller. It's got a bit of a metallic flavour to it.
Kurwa. Can't you be more careful?
Tell me the truth. What are you really doing here?
Seems I'll have to lift the lid off the cauldron of knowledge sooner than I expected. You think you're ready?
Yes.
I'm attempting to convert matter into a truly miraculous energy.
What?
I understand. It seems impossible. I'm sure you're asking yourself what that has to do with the metal in the sacks. But we're only just scratching the surface. You see, for my experiment, I'll need something sinfully earthy. Something we'll have to appropriate. And that's something you can help me with, my curious apprentice.
I'll help you.
That's the right attitude. Now listen up. In Troskovitz, next to the tavern, there's a rat house. And in that rat house, there's a chest. And in that chest is a document I need. One that used to be mine. But due to an unfortunate twist of fate, ended up there. It's called The Offer of Hermes Trismegistos. It's written right on it. Can you read? At least a little?
I can read. But I reckon that's the catch, isn't it?
The catch is, the chest is under lock and key, and most likely well guarded.
Of course it is.
And then you'll get me into Semin's wedding?
Aye. If you help me, I'll find a way to get you there. Miller's honor.
Where exactly should I look for this? I doubt they've only got one chest.
I can't help you there. But he had the doc. I'm pretty sure. Just remember, and it would be
I'd like to learn more about...
thievery. Humph. But all right, enough work. He'll tell you, and...
No, I doubt the bailiff will. Any advice on...
Oh, black.
Is that...
Just get some...
And where can I
had my gift.
pick them up?
Doesn't it? There's no... She's a...
All right.
Greetings, my friend.
Kreyzl said you'd teach...
All right. So Kreyzl took you on just like that. Surprising. Kreyzl hardly trusts anyone. He's a smart man. So don't you even think about betraying him. That would end badly for you. Not to scare you, though. That's not what I'm here for.
Let's begin.
Nos.
Don't worry. It's not my first time.
Well, well, well. You fancy yourself.
In the front pouch, of course.
All right. I see you have some skills.
I'm not quite ready for that.
Don't you want to hear about it anyway?
All right?
First of all, Rich or the front one holds...
And the rest is in the back.
Exactly. Now...
No problem. I can...
Oh, yeah?
I'll take it from behind.
That you can.
Don't worry. I've tried it before.
Show me how nimble you're...
All right?
Come to me. Ah, you messed that one up. Try again.
Done.
Very nice. I didn't notice you at all, and that's exactly what you want. Now give back...
Here you go.
That's it. It's a simple art. But if you want, you can give it another...
I'd rather try takedowns.
Why not, since we're here? Well then, it's easy. Just remember, you must...
All right?
You shit! See? And I didn't even defend myself. Try it again. Remember, if your victim is able to defend himself, you can still turn things around. But it will be a close call, shall we?
All right, let's do it.
Bastard! Not like that. Try again.
All right, let's do it.
Nice choke. I'm still seeing stars. In such a way that I don't notice. That's how it should be.
What's the purpose?
Indeed, we're not.
Fist fight?
Why do you think?
Does the million?
Kreyzl? Hey.
I'd love to try these bouts of yours.
Wait a mo. First,
Kreyzl.
he's the one who came with the idea and made it there. One last time, and for real.
All right.
Bastard! No good. You have to be faster. Try it again.
All right.
Shit! That hurt. You knocked me out nicely. I wasn't even aware of you. That's all that's to it. Just one more thing. Not only can you choke someone out, you can even send them to their maker. For that you need a dagger. And now, would you like to try that takedown on me again?
Thanks, but I've learned enough.
Suit yourself.
There now. Come here.
I wouldn't want that mare if someone gave it to me for free.
Greetings to you, friend.
Greetings.
I need some advice.
You want some advice? Here, I catch you fighting here again, and
Well, I said I'm sorry.
But the Cumans are still stinking up the place. Down to business.
I promised Radovan the blacksmith I'd go and see Ambrose the hermit.
My God, lad. Stay Ambrose, the hermit, sold his soul to the devil.
I heard that as well.
So why would an evil spirit suddenly start appearing?
And has anyone sent to the castle for the priest?
Not at all. Bailiff Thrush is keeping it quiet so far. 4 strangers came here yesterday. They sat in the corner there, but once they heard about the apparition,
What strangers?
they looked like monks, only they had daggers concealed under the rug. I'm telling you, there's something...
I'd like to get hold of that broken sword.
You'd hazard your soul for a piece of iron? Fool. I'd think long and hard before doing anything if I was you.
The Cumans won't be coming back.
Good, Pete, until you get in...
There's something else I need to... How do I get to the...
You're asking for trouble, lad. You go through, and from there...
Who's this hermit?
No one knows.
And what...
Well, and he's like a different Mark my and the devil's son.
Where did these peculiar...
Hard to say, but...
Monks on horseback?
Well, Bashka the Butcher's
What do you know about this...
Stanislav. And the very next night, there's this conciliatory... There's some...
Where can I find the...
Stanislav has a...
And it was the herd...
The apothecary's... Christ,
Pardon me.
True enough. I need to pay the tithe.
Greetings.
I hear Ambrose.
Aye, a broken one.
I hear something.
Forget about him.
I heard a sh.
It's not what
I hear the app.
the cross.
Greetings to you.
Show me your. I'd like to discuss the.
Very well. Glad to be of help to you. What can I...
I heard.
Too right.
I hear
That's right.
I heard stuff.
Mary, mother of a few days...
I hear.
God above. What would you like?
What do you have for?
I hope you find what you're looking for next.
Are you Zinek?
Yeah, look, mate, I really need to piss. Can you let me...
Kreyzl sent me.
Just shaking your pizzle. They caught me. They took everything, including that... You could get into the jail from the courtyard behind the rat house. It's right under the guardhouse. Or you could get there from behind the tavern alongside the fence. As soon as you find the stairs leading down, you'll know you're in...
Well, who's got the key to it?
Well, actually, it was in the chamber. They've got a pretty soft bed in there, I tell you. The key probably fell under it.
Is that the only key?
No, of course not. Best to rob one of them. Look, mate, do you actually know how to pickpocket?
Well, I'm still...
You're in luck. You're speaking to a master. Of course, there ain't much I can teach you like this, is there? Better go and see Kreyzl. Farewell.
Bobby.
I'd like to ask you about something.
No, I don't want to talk about it.
Wait, Gerda. I didn't come to mock you. On the contrary, I want to help you.
Really?
I believe you really did see something. But I want to know what it really was.
So, what do you want me to tell you?
Relax, Gerda. Have a think, and then tell me what happened with the apparition.
It was the day before yesterday. I was picking marshmallow roots above the rocks. It grows by the cross there, near the big dry tree not far from the road to Tachov. I didn't get home till after dark when I suddenly realized I didn't have my knife.
So you went back to the cross?
God have mercy. He hopped up right out of the ground in front of me. He was all in black and he was grinding his teeth. I started to scream. There was something glinting in the dark and this clanking sound, and I just turned and scarpered.
That's all?
At one point I turned around and I saw a dark shadow darting across the field. Proper flying along it was, like the devil, and heading straight to Apollonia.
What's this place where you saw the apparition?
It's a conciliatory cross, erected in the memory of some innocent's death. They say some years ago, a young fellow killed himself on account of an unhappy love affair. He jumped from a cliff.
And the day after you saw the apparition, the cross was at an angle?
Aye, all askew. Everyone here saw it. I didn't go back. I can't.
Don't worry, Gerda. Nobody's going to make fun of you anymore. I'll find out what it was all about and what you really saw there.
What do you think happened?
I don't know yet, but you needn't fear. Everything will get cleared up soon.
Thank you. By all the saints, thank you. But please, come and tell me how it turned out. I'll make it worth your while.
Gerda really did see something. That cross hides a secret. Yes? Hmm?
Quick! Go! Quick! Go! God!
Come here! Sick! The conciliatory cross. A memorial to the unfortunate death of that young man. I'm more interested in what secrets it conceals now. Fresh soil. Someone was digging here recently. It doesn't look like an apparition, Gerda. He didn't take either the coin or the books. So it wasn't a thief. It must be something else he was after. Everything all right, eh?
Quick! Quick! Go! God! God! God!
Listen. Say thumb.
Thumb?
Stick it up your bum.
Genius. It's hard to believe you're still single.
I wish you well.
May God protect you.
Down a bit.
Preparations are done with. Everything's going well. Fine feathers. It's almost odd how well things are going.
Oh, please. Enjoy the peace and quiet while it lasts.
See, that's what bothers me. That it ain't like this all the time.
You sure ain't easy to please.
I get a bad feeling when nothing's going wrong. Don't our learned physicians
Here, Mutt.
If you've got time to worry about everything that could go wrong, you're bored. I'll be right with you.
Greetings.
What do you need?
I need...
Excellent. You made a fine Just good sir.
Everything all right, eh? Whoa, whoa.
Greetings.
I hear you saw some diabolical apparition. Is that true?
Was it the bailiff who sent you? Or old Croper?
No. I want to go to Apollonia to see Ambrose, the hermit. I've heard talk he's somehow linked to that apparition. So I need to know what you saw that night.
Why do you want to know? Forget that shit, pal.
I know how to deal with evil spirits. I know a spell. Want to learn it?
Of course!
Say after me. Vade retro satana.
Vade retro satana.
Vade retro satana. Remember that. You just have to say it, and you'll drive away the devil.
My God, what a spell! It's clear you know your stuff. What did you want to know?
What exactly did...
A diabolical. His eyes to the hermit's place.
He turned this way and that.
I'm telling the truth.
But the hermit helps people though, doesn't he?
Aye, he did.
Why? Why would the old man have sold his soul to the devil and then kept living as a pauper in his hut?
Who knows what's going on in them rocks? Some devilish trickery for sure. Take care.
That herdsboy really did see something. And the trail leads into the rocks. Ka! Ka! Quick! 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 Yes? Hmm? A horse? What's it doing here in the woods? I should take a closer look. A beautiful horse. Black as charcoal. The herdsboy wasn't lying. And you don't smell of brimstone. You're just an ordinary horse. Someone really did come to see the hermit. But it wasn't the devil.
There now. Ah! Quick!
This is the place the innkeeper was talking about. The hermit lives somewhere up here.
God be with you, hermit.
I don't have time for you. Go away.
Folk in the village are saying you've made a miraculous recovery. And since then, you won't let anyone near you. What happened?
Nothing happened. I just can't stand all these people coming here and disturbing me. Can't I have a moment's peace?
I came about that sword of yours. I'd like to buy it from you.
I'll keep my sword, thanks very much. It's a fine piece.
Right. Long since broken and unused. I wouldn't hum and haw too long if I were you. Radovan the blacksmith will give you a good price for it.
Oh, right. You mean that sword? I don't have it anymore.
Folk are saying some monks turned up in the village and were asking about you. The Inquisition, apparently.
The Inquisition?
Maybe I should have a word with them about you and tell them where they can find you.
Oh, God. If I give you that piece of old junk, will you leave me alone?
I can promise you that. What are you asking for it?
Nothing. Just a small service. Listen carefully, then. There's an old widow called Margaret living in the village. Take this cross to her and say to her exactly these words. Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what is rightfully his.
That's right.
I hope she'll know what this is about.
Don't worry, she will. Give her the cross, and I'll tell you where you can find the sword. Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
Everything all right, eh?
Go! Quick!
Whoa!
Good afternoon.
This might seem strange, but I'm supposed to give you this.
A cross? Mother of God, what's the meaning of this?
Margaret, Ambrose forgives you, but his brother must get what he deserves.
Ambrose? The hermit?
It was his wish that I give you the cross and the message. He said you'd know what it's about.
Oh my God! By all that's holy, it couldn't possibly be him. All those years, I'd lost hope. I never forgave myself. I committed a mortal sin.
Well, I don't know what you did. But this is supposed to be your absolution.
No, there's no absolution. Not yet. You said it yourself. Not until Ambrose's brother gets what he deserves. The bones. They still lie there outside the wall. Help me. His soul must find peace.
All right. I'll help you. But you'll have to tell me more.
Thank you, lad. Thank you. I'll tell you everything. It's a curse. I've never told anyone about it. And it's a good thing you caught me here. At the graveyard.
What does the graveyard have to do with absolution?
Hold on. Not so fast. I'll tell you everything. First, tell me... Are you afraid of the dead?
The dead should rest in peace. Even if they aren't in consecrated ground.
You're right, lad. But sometimes there's no choice but to disturb them. You see, one poor soul is waiting for redemption. For years and years.
Ah, I get it now. Ambrose's brother has to get what he deserves. This is about the soul of Ambrose's brother.
His name was Jan. He lies outside the graveyard wall, buried without rites. He's been there for 30 years.
What happened to him?
The memories are painful. We were childhood friends, and Jan loved me. Only, I chose his friend Vashek over him. He couldn't get over the rejection. So he lay in wait for Vashek one evening.
And Vashek killed him?
It was an accident. They quarrelled. Jan drew his sword first, and Vashek had to defend himself. Apparently, they got close to the cliff edge while they were fighting, and Jan fell. When they found his body at the bottom of the cliff, people thought he'd killed himself. The only one who didn't believe it was Jan's brother.
Why doesn't he have a proper grave?
Because suicides can't enter the kingdom of heaven. They have to be buried outside the walls, like the unclean. The worst thing about it is that Jan didn't kill himself. He didn't deserve such a dishonourable burial, and it's my fault. I said nothing.
Ah, the conciliatory cross where they saw the apparition.
His brother Ambrose had it built there. It's my fault for saying nothing. God is punishing me for my sins.
Nonsense. God wouldn't use a diabolical apparition to scare you, would he? And what's more, Ambrose forgave you, didn't he?
Only on the condition that Jan's bone helped me lay him to rest.
But without telling the priest and gravedigger.
That's the only way we can put right a terrible mistake.
All right. We'll give him a proper burial. Jan's soul has the right to eternal rest.
Thank you. There's a rose bush outside the graveyard wall. Please bury him beside my Vashek. Here. Then place Ambrose. It was good to see you, my friend. Amen. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee.
Quick!
Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to thy word. And the word was made.
Here, Mutt! Good. Die!
Your journey ends here, Jan. I don't know what you have in your conscience. But rest in peace. I don't know much about prayer in these situations, but... Our Father, there are many sinners in this world, but in the end, we all face your judgment. Amen. For what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do. So forgive me this little sacrilege. You know better than anyone that it was the right thing to do. Thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven, and deliver us from evil. Amen.
God in heaven, grant poor Jan eternal salvation. So many years in unconsecrated ground. Thank you. May God reward you, lad. I'd given up all hope.
I understand. A sin like that is a hard cross to bear.
30 years. I thought about it every day.
It's all right now. You did the right thing. Everything else is beyond the law of man.
I'd like to reward you somehow.
I expect you wouldn't want anyone to hear about all this, right?
Well, if you... Will you keep it to yourself?
All right. I'll accept the coin, and that'll be the end of it.
Thank you again for your help. God be with you, Henry.
There now. Go! Die! Die! Good. God. Quick. God. God. Quick. Whoa.
Hey, fella! Listen, we need help.
Who are you? And who do you serve?
We are Knights of the Cross with the Red Star. Good brothers in Christ. I'll explain everything, but there's no time now. We have to act fast. Our brother Glesgan is dying. The crazy fool shot him. Help us.
All right. We'll have a quiet talk. What happened?
If you're going to see the hermit, be warned. The man in the hut is just pretending to be the hermit. His name is Conrad, and he's a fraud and a murderer. The Inquisition paid him to murder our Grandmaster Zdeněk in Prague. Fortunately, God did not let him carry out the crime. But 2 of our brothers were killed by Conrad when they tried to detain him.
And I see a third one will soon join them.
He was just about to flee from here as well. We took him by surprise, but he had time to grab that damned crossbow and shoot Kreyzl. By the Virgin Mary, help us. We have to catch him.
Why should I get mixed up in it?
I'll pay you. We just need to distract Conrad's attention. That's all. Otherwise, we won't have a chance against his crossbow in that gorge.
Did Conrad really want to flee?
Yes. We stopped him at the last moment. He almost got away, but we surrounded him.
You're a knight of an order?
Yes. I am Brother Arnold, a knight of the cross with the red star. And these are brothers Sibald and Nicholas. You are too late to make the acquaintance of Brother Kreyzl, I'm afraid. We take care of the sick in infirmaries throughout the land. But we can't help our brother. You have to help us, while there's still time.
This is your business. I'm not gonna get mixed up in it.
Mary, Mother of God. You must be in league with him. Of course. Why else would you be here? Damn it! I should have known.
You think you can threaten me? I won't put up with that. I'm not afraid of you.
You're making a fatal mistake, youngster.
Jesus Christ. You're going to fuck with us?
Now it's your time!
Useless!
Oh, hack!
That one is still left! Light them up! Get that away!
Damn it, Hermit. What was that all about?
Things aren't what you think. I owe you an explanation.
Yeah, you're right. Let's hear it then.
And what is it you want to hear from me?
Where can I find that broken sword?
It's not far. At the edge of the meadow up there are 2 entangled birch trees. There's a grave beneath them, and the sword is on the grave.
Why were they trying to kill you?
I had proof that our Grand Master Zdeněk had betrayed the Order and was conspiring with the Prague chapter. But it was turned against me. Damned Inquisition. First they chased out Ambrose, and now me.
What were you looking for under the conciliatory cross?
That broken sword, of course. Old Ambrose buried it there years ago, along with all his past. I heard he originally kept the sword here before deciding to stash it there. He was attached to it from his soldiering years. He sent me to fetch it before he died. He wanted to hold it in his hands one last time. But he didn't live long enough.
Why did you come to the Hermit?
Ambrose was the only one who could stand up to our Grand Master Zdeněk and put an end to his crimes. He was the seneschal of our order. Now it's all over. And I will remain an outcast till I die.
That's all I need to know.
And that's an end to it. This is in return for your silence.
Thank you. I won't say a word. Don't worry.
Farewell, friend. Go with God. Benedictio Domini sit tecum.
Where's the hermit's grave? It ought to be somewhere around here. There's nothing more here. Sorry, Ambrose. Rest in peace. Now that's what I call steel. It may be broken, but there's hardly a trace of rust.
Wait!
Step in shit? Oh, it's you.
I, didn't have time for a bath. But I'll go and have one now.
It happens! Just watch where you're going next time.
My uncle had the same thing.
And how the raus du Bastard? Was willst? What are you?
I'll have a look.
Let's talk about the...
Hey. Wirst sicher zufrieden sein.
wife?
Haha, yeah, right. I'd recognize my wife.
Quick!
Whoa!
Everything all right, eh? Quick! Die!
Whoa!
I heard something. Never mind. Strange. You're a wanted man around here, you thief! Surrender now!
That's quite enough! I surrender! Enough!
Your goose.
Utter nonsense, all of this. You're keeping me from an important mission. You'll have to answer to the nobility.
Oh, right, out you go. I'll be watching you. So, are you going? That's right. If anything's gone missing here, then you're in for it.
You can't be here! Give up! I said
Go! Ka!
Everything all right, eh?
That's a fine maypole.
God bless. What do you need?
So I'm back, Master Blacksmith.
Excellent.
He's dead.
What? Did you?
No, not me. It just got a bit complicated. Anyway, it turns out old Ambrose really used to be a knight. And this really is Toledo steel. You were right, Blacksmith.
God's nails. That's quite something.
First class welded steel. Ambrose must have broken the sword himself, deliberately. It wouldn't have just happened in battle.
That's exactly what we need. See now, youngster. My clever plan worked out nicely in the end.
Right. Well, thank you very much for your, clever plan.
You haven't disappointed me yet, lad. So I'm sure forging an exceptional sword won't be a problem for you either.
Wait, I thought you wanted to do it yourself. I'm just your assistant, after all.
Not at all. Fucking piece of shit.
Word about the...
All right. Very well then. Great. Happy to be of service. Take care, sir. What do you... damn weather.
Well, I'm about half done. I have to hammer it more evenly. I have to pay attention. I've almost loused it up. Damn it. I have to be careful not to ruin it.
Pissing down rain again.
I should do it more evenly. I have to hammer it more evenly. I should do it more evenly.
Try there.
I have to be careful. It's already pretty cocked up. I have to hammer it more evenly. I have to pay attention. I've almost loused it up. Damn it. I have to be careful not to ruin it.
How can I help you today?
I've got something for you, blacksmith.
God's nails, you weren't bullshitting.
I'd say it looks pretty much like a sword, eh?
Looks like. This is a damned fine piece of steel. Damned fine.
Thanks. I was glad to help, but now there's something I need from you.
I'll pay you, of course. And if you want to do some smithing, I won't throw you out of my forge either.
No, you know full well what I need. I have to get to Samin's wedding.
Why is it so important for you? It'll just be a lot of people stuffing their faces. You can find that anywhere.
I have my reasons, and you don't need to know them.
God's nails, lad. You're full of mysteries. But whatever, that's your business. I don't mind taking you to the wedding. Nothing to it. We can set off once you're ready.
You're a dead man! I surrender! I surrender!
Get lost and don't come back!
All right. I'm going. Take it easy.
Fair enough.
My humble respects.
My, that's something. You ought to bathe.
eh?
Good to see you.
Good afternoon.
I heard you have some clothes.
You're down there here waiting for him. So I don't have to be constant taking his bloody time. Why do you care about...
The miller mentioned them. So,
Are you his new lackey or what?
well,
Look, I don't really care. But if you only knew how much work it was to wash out, and most of all, to wash... Along with Kreyzl's debt, it'll cost you this...
fine. I'll pay. My God. That's a price fit for a king's wardrobe.
I told you, that's including the debt. Here's the key to the chest and the... What are you giving me that look for?
I wouldn't dream.
Christ!
Pardon me.
Yes! These will make me almost invisible.
My respects.
There now.
You're a wanted man around here, you thief! Stop that horse and surrender!
Easy! I surrender.
You're a wanted. You've been locked. Don't think you've been a... You'll pay a...
How dare you accuse me like that? Do you have any idea?
What are you trying to...
You know what?
Fine!
You had your chance!
Go! Quick! Go!
What is this food monster?
I've traveled the whole world, and now I will tell you the amazing things I've seen and experienced.
Shame on him!
In the south, I saw a land without end.
Are you...
Passing by in the summer. A bit of shade, far and wide.
That's just it. Some noble was resting on there.
What crash?
Hear that, folks? Michael has gone stark.
Good day to...
Have a drink, old
But of course, and...
sense back into your head and chase away
Of course.
Let's talk about...
Look,
Which one are you talking about?
I knew anyone can sleep.
Anna or Lita? I can't keep up with all those girls. Besides, we were both fucking...
Jesus Christ be praised. Good doggy. Good boy.
What the hell is that?
Oh, gentle knight, why linger on? Let's fuck quick and sleep till dawn.
About what I'd expect from you.
Good day. You
Stop where you are! We're after you! Halt! Easy now! I surrender!
I've got it in for you. You've been loitering around. Don't think you've been. You'll pay.
All right, I'll pay.
Now, let's have a look at what you
Take a look.
Good. In that case,
What are you waiting?
The offer of Hermes Trismegistos. That's Kreyzl's document.
huh? What are you? Hey, you can't walk around at night without a light. Do you want me to arrest you? Hey, you're not allowed here. I see those ears do indeed work.
There now.
Grant you health.
Careful. Greetings, my friend.
I have that document from...
Excellent.
Judging by the contents...
But don't forget about astrology. Although that's something anyone with a grain of sense should... Now show it to me, so I can... Good.
What now? Did you hear me?
Sorry. I owe you my thank and maybe.
Don't tell me you've forgotten.
Don't worry. Your path is leading...
You promised you'd get me into that wedding.
I did. Besides, things are about to get really interesting.
Enough. Supposing you first initiate me into the mysteries of your enchanting mill. This isn't any run-of-the-mill business, so to speak. I smell something devilish here.
Devilish? You guessed it. And when I say alchemy, not some hocus-pocus brewing of potions for...
Tell me more about it, then.
I suppose. You are my apprentice, after all. You deserve to... Now, I want to make a golem out of dough. Then, using secret alchemical practices and theurgy, bring him to life.
A golem? What's that?
A golem is a helper brought to life using divine words. A living statue endowed with massive strength. Can be made of clay, wood, stone. Basically, studying the Jewish Kabbals taught me a practice known as Maseh Bereshit. A mystic can use it to imitate the work of God. Just imagine carrying sacks, pulling wagons, standing guard. He wouldn't be much smarter than Zinnik.
My word.
So far, it's just all in my head. But if you're patient and help me, you'll see soon enough. It's in the interest of the advancement and prosperity of mankind. Just look at the Bible. Moses could command the waters and speak to... I've no doubt that if all the apostles...
So a golem, you say, made of flour?
Exactly!
And what about the good of me? You promised me a reward.
You already know that you can learn the but for a few groschen...
I'm overwhelmed with... Supposing you give me a few groschen first, and then I'll decide whether to trade the coin for some learning.
Oh, see now? I completely forgot. I added in what I...
What's this next job all about?
I need to find a saltpeter pit.
Never...
Short and to the point. That's my credo.
And how long will it take before you tell me what a saltpeter pit is?
A saltpeter pit is a pit in which saltpeter is formed.
This has something to do with the alchemy of yours, eh? I don't know much about that stuff.
Nitra is saltpeter. White.
And what needs salting here in the mill? Or is it supposed to be some peculiar Kreyzl wedding gift for a young semi?
Nothing of the sort. The Kabbalistic doctrine speaks of saltpeter as a vessel for the inexhaustible essence of life. Those white crystals are said to contain the very essence of being. That's precisely what we need to give life to our golem. Thanks to the ingredients from Hermes Trismegistos, his feet will never get tired and his fists will have the power to smash rocks. But saltpeter is the most important thing. Saltpeter will be the golem's heart.
So you're serious about this golem? And are you certain it'll work out?
Certainly. Otherwise, I wouldn't even try.
How much saltpeter will it take to bring to life such a big creature?
A lot. That's why I want you to find me a decent saltpeter pit. Do you understand?
I was hoping I'd learn something useful from you. But instead, you're making me wander around the countryside looking for some pit.
Well, you never know when an experience like that...
All right, then. I just hope you know where to look. And also that you'll get me into that wedding as a reward.
Yes, yes, and yes. Bonnie has a lead. She's a damned handy girl to have. But for you, the most important thing is that she knows how to look for night.
So this Bonnie is some kind of...
Bonnie is someone I trust without question. Not only will she teach you how to find saltpeter, the main difference is it has kind of...
Hold your horses. You want me to taste that nasty stuff?
If you don't taste it, you could confuse it with some nasty rot.
Damn right.
Don't be such a lily liver, Henry. If Bonnie can taste saltpeter, so can you. She'll tell you the rest herself. You'll find her in the lair. That's a secret storage space I have here.
How can I get to this lair?
There's a bridge over the mill stream. From that path, you turn right, uphill. Oh, and so I don't forget. You could pick some herbs along the way to see Bonnie. It would make her very happy. She's just been through some tough times. Her dog died, and on top of that, she has to spend time with that blabbermouth, Zinnik. On the other hand, Zinnik might be holding his tongue for a while, after his encounter with the Troskowitz stocks.
If Bonnie spends time with Zinnik, she may want some spirits rather than herbs.
Bonnie? Never. Being a decent Christian, she avoids alcohol like the plague. Right along. So you're back as soon as...
To the lair.
Farewell.
Greetings.
Good day.
Whistling just for fun.
Quick! Whoa! Good. Quick! Gah! Good.
Jesus Christ be praised.
I'm Henry, Miller Kreyzl's new apprentice. He sent me to search for a niter pit and said you might be able to help me with that.
Of course I will. I'm Bonnie. Nice to meet you.
Bonnie? It's not a name I hear often.
It's not the name I was baptized with. In our craft, it ain't a good idea to... What should we call you?
The Wolf of Skalitz.
Well, that's not very creative. You know what? I'll come up with a nickname for you myself when I get to know you better. Did you bring me something from the mill?
Actually, Kreyzl said you'd appreciate some herbs.
He's right there. Do you have some for me?
I've got something here.
My word, that's exactly what I need. The ingredients for the magic ritual.
What kind of magic ritual?
The kind where Zenek finally gets some sense into his head and stops making stupid beginner's mistakes. Just so you know, that mess with the author of Hermes Trismegistos would never have happened to me. Not me. While we're on the subject of rituals, did Kreyzl tell you about the golem?
He did.
And what do you think of it?
I'm curious to see what a golem made of flour will look like. But I'm mostly curious to see if Kreyzl will really be able to breathe life into it with the help of saltpeter.
I'm more worried that as soon as it comes to life, it'll slay us all with one blow. So, if by some chance it looks like something's going wrong, you won't see my heels for dust. And I suggest you do the same. But that's enough of that. We're not going to stand here talking about flower golems when we've barely just met. I'd like to chat with you too, Henry. Get to know you a bit. But if you're in a hurry to find Kreyzl's saltpeter, I won't keep you.
I need to know how it is with that saltpeter. Nothing else.
Whatever you say. Before you came, and before Zenek fucked up with the manuscript, we collected saltpeter all over the place, mainly in sties. It has to be scraped from the walls. Horrible work, time-consuming and annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. We also looked in a few chests, just in case. You know. Anyhow, now all the sties in the region are scraped clean and we're sitting pretty on a nice barrel of saltpeter.
Barrel is quite a lot.
For the whole Trotsky region, aye. Unfortunately, Kreyzl said we need at least
6 times.
I reckon so. There should be... If you're looking for it, you ought to know how saltpeter forms. Do you have any idea?
Certainly. Well, you take a chunk of salt and...
You won't find it any joking. Don't forget that saltpeter crystal... Well, a saltpeter pit is actually nothing more than a mass grave. The best natural saltpeter maker.
Kreyzl said saltpeter is a vessel for life energy. Well, I get it that it's left over from dead bodies, but...
God's mysterious...
And he also wanted me to taste it.
Unfortunately...
Jesus. And you know where to look for such a pit full of carcass?
Not exactly, but a person who's digging holes and throwing dead bodies into them and...
The local gravedigger?
Exactly. And the one we have here in the region is also...
I haven't met him yet.
The cemetery is beyond Troskowitz, towards the Apollonia Rock.
So I'm in for a walk to the cemetery.
Seems like it. Too bad you couldn't have walked around the county with us before. It was fun. And pretty... I learned a lot during that time, and I won't keep it to myself.
I'll keep that in mind.
That old gravedigger will be suspicious, so... I'd bring him some kind of offering. He's...
Good idea.
He lived lots of luck, the Wolf of Skalitz. See you later, my friend.
God be with you.
It's just you.
Go! Ka! Quick! Go!
You silly.
Ka! Ka! Quick! Keep it up. Go! Easy! Easy! Come here. Quick! Quick! God! Quick! Quick! God! Quick! Go! Whoa! There now. Quick! Go! Die! Quick! Quick! Go! Good. God!
Pray for us, O Holy Mother of God, that we may be made worthy of the promises of...
Greetings. You must be the local gravedigger, right? I'm Henry.
Ignatius, Master of the Sod, at your service. Looking for a final rest...
None of that. Bonnie from Lower Semine sent me. We're looking for a saltpeter pit.
From Lower Semine?
A saltpeter pit.
I ain't never heard of nothing like that.
Yeah, something like that. At night, you hear the cries of tormented...
Well, that...
not to worry. It's actually just a hole with some rotting carcass, white crystals for a minute.
You should have said you're looking for the pit I throw carcasses into. I'm going to go there anyway, so...
Really?
Not even a chicken scratches in the dirt without hope of... I have some collections from some Slatigo. At least one day I can tell...
You want me to help you with your grave digging?
Why not? You look like a strong...
Oh, dragging carcasses around isn't exactly a respectable job. But so be it.
Grave digging is a job like any other. Sooner or later, everyone needs our services. And if it wasn't for us knackers, folk...
Of course. I understand. I'm just a little worried about what people will say about me when they see me with you. I wouldn't like to lose the honor I've earned as squire to a nobleman.
Don't worry about what people say. They'll only strip you of your honor if you let them. So what then? Shall we take a nice little ride with my boys Snorter and Dragonfly here? Nice and early, at daybreak. Didn't you understand me? Like I said, be here at daybreak. That's between night and day.
I understand.
Didn't you understand? Like I... Didn't you like I...
I don't know if...
Didn't you understand me? We ain't going nowhere now. Like I said, be here at daybreak. That's between night and day. Do you understand? Didn't you like I said? Didn't you understand like I said? The dew is still on the leaves. You don't need your horse. In any case, hop on the wagon and snort. Did I bring that stuff for Visor? Meat? Pain? Aesop? Got it all. Good. Come on, then. We've got a long journey ahead of us, so get yourself comfortable so your arse won't hurt. So, you say you're from Lower Samine, eh?
Well, you could say that. I help the miller with whatever I can. I got a place to sleep there. Soon I'll be able to call the miller uncle.
I remember Kreyzl when he was still a wee lad. Even then he was a great big smart-ass. When I buried his parents, he was traipsing somewhere through the world. Maybe you heard what they say about Lower Samine round these parts. Kreyzl don't sell short measure, not that. He looks out for his reputation, but his helpers have been seen often in the villages after dark, looking fishy. Or during the day, in the pillories. Don't that bunny of yours belong to that gang too?
Bonnie's an honest girl, and her friend Zinnek is too. Kreyzl only sent them to scrape saltpeter off the walls of the sties, so that's just what they've been doing. From what she told me, they had nothing else in mind.
Lower Samin's a thorn in the side for a lot of folk. Some on account of the competition. Some is just rubbed up the wrong way by that Kreyzl. Either way, all they need's the slightest excuse to grab their pitchforks. Go and grab the miller and shove his face right in his own millstone. Whoa, boys, whoa! Come on. Come on! Are you deaf? Oh, they're acting stubborn again. Now listen, Henry. Here on the left side, you'll see the ruins of a cottage that's been abandoned for a few years. I have a trap set inside the cottage. I wanted to lure a wolf into it, but that didn't work out. There's a deer rotting there unnecessarily. So hop in there and bring it to the wagon. Finally, at least we're not blocking the road too much.
Heal!
Oh, Jesus, what a stench. Better quickly throw it in a sack and take it back to the wagon.
Put that carcass down and get over here.
Is that supposed to be a threat?
That's right. I want to talk to you.
I'm coming.
Move it.
What's going on, Ignatius?
Ah, I'm trying to explain to these fellas we've got nothing to do. They should go to Lower Samin to complain.
Two stinking pieces of shit was sneaking around our sties and cellars and lining their some scruffy and dung.
I'm Henry, and those, names...
Like I said, if it's rotten carrion they're after, they should have come to me. A passion for knacking is the only thing we have.
Is that so?
Take a good look at me. Do I look like a thief? Or more like a commonplace, maybe just slightly grubby, hired hand? At this rate, you could blame any old peasant who's grimy after a hard day's work.
I don't know. I I don't reckon I've ever seen a real thief up close.
Ask around about me and you'll find out everyone knows I can't stand a liar. I'll keep my promises and show up on time. So enough talk, and let's carry on to where duty calls us.
All right, listen. We'll be going then. But if you happen to run into them two thieves, you tell us right away, got it?
Of course.
You can count on it.
Glad to hear it. Let's go, fellas. Maybe...
Get over here.
Not much left.
Hopefully our luck, the next farm's just up ahead. Don't worry. That was just a kind of little favour for me. Now we'll help the locals here in Jdar with their carcasses.
So far, I've just carried sacks. I already did that for the miller.
Yesterday, the good wife from that farm came and told me both their pigs died. So we'll scoop them up and haul them off. I mean, you'll scoop them up and haul them to my cart. She says it was a curse. There was a flash of lightning, the pigs started trembling, squealing and puking, and then keeled over and dropped dead.
And then Satan himself appeared in the sky. Happens all the time.
It ain't my first day doing this job, so I could see right off them pigs had been poisoned. The good wife swore them pigs were happy as, well, pigs in shit. She said they even let them go to a nearby stream to have a wallow. It flows here through the forest on the right. Since we're here, you ought to go and take a look around there. Check how clear that spring really is.
All right. I'll see what's going on there.
And I'm going to enjoy having a helper. At least for one day. Maybe I'll roll around in the grass here with Snorter and Dragonfly. Lazy bones.
I'd rather go back to sacks of flour.
Longer.
You ain't the only one. It's been bothering the Nabokov folks, too. That'll all be over today.
God reward you for it.
God don't reward me much, but I'll probably get something from the bailiff for hauling.
Well, I wish you and your helper lots of luck today. May God bless you.
Jesus, this is disgusting.
What now?
I took care of the carcasses.
And what about this?
I'm not...
Making sure you don't work any more than... Let's go then. Lads, seeing as how you don't obey me, you're surely horsing around today. So far it ain't that bad, eh? You don't have to take down no hanged man or bury an unbaptized child.
Well, ever since I started working for the miller, all I did was carry sacks. The sack makers here in the region must live like kings. Of course, it could be a lot worse.
I like having to carry sacks full of thistles. Now listen to me closely. You won't be carrying anything at the next farmstead. Instead, you'll have to make one carcass there. See, the work of a knacker ain't just about clearing away dead animals. Now and then, you've got to put down some creature, so it don't suffer. Or, like today, to put it down so everyone around it don't have to suffer. In this case, we're talking about a dog.
Well, what can I do? But I doubt I'll feel good about it.
That cur belongs to the greengrocer, Kreyzl. I've heard they're both pretty fierce. Don't draw too much attention to yourself at the farmstead. I'll give you some Aesop potion to drink first, and some meat and bane. Soak the meat with the poison and throw it to the dog. He'll probably be locked in a pen somewhere. As soon as it's done, we'll disappear before anyone notices anything. I got paid well for it from the neighbors, so don't fuck it up for me. Lazy bones. Lazy bones. Yeah! Yeah!
Hail Mary.
Oh, Sakra! The dog isn't here. The door's open. Where did he run off to? Barking. It's coming from over there.
Let's get you out of this hellhole, quick!
Bonnie? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
First, tell me what you're doing here.
He's no beast. I came here
You mean steal him?
I'll take care of him.
Bonnie... The gravedigger sent me to kill the dog. He's been paid to do it by the people whose livestock that beast killed. It's the last thing I need to do before he shows me the pit.
It's not the animal's fault. When Zenek and I were here last, I saw how old Visara. He doesn't give him food. He abuses him. You wouldn't kill a dumb creature just because its master is a...
What, you don't have to convince me. Ever since the gravedigger told me to do it, I've been trying to figure out how to... If you want to take him, I won't...
You're a much better Christian than I thought you. I'll take him to the lair. We'll...
Hurry off now, before someone...
Come on now, boy. You'll like it in the lair.
Here, Mutt. It's taken
care of?
The dog is dead. So, can we go...
Dead, eh?
Well, it wasn't pleasant to watch. I did it exactly how you told me. I poisoned him.
Oh, aye? And how did it go exactly?
Well, I dipped the meat in poison. He ate it.
So, it all went how it should. I use a real strong... He's done for, the beast. Let's go before we...
So this is it?
Slowly, boy. Death always deserves respect, whether...
But there's hardly 3 heaps here. Is this really it? Are you yanking my pizzle again?
Of course, true. But then I found out when you pile up carcasses in smaller, and the better it rots, the more nitra you...
I won't. The miller will probably send some people here.
Well, they'd better not dig it all up. And soon they'll find...
Well...
You're going to...
It's the only way...
God's name. Wait a moment. I've got a reward for you. Just so's you don't think old Ignatius and his even older nags is ungrateful, take it as a thanks for your help. Maybe you'll take over my trade one day when I'm...
Who knows? I'll live at the cemetery. Bill...
Here's something that'll either with me or...
Thanks.
Taste it then. Get to it. This I have got to see. You didn't have to make such a feast of it.
Look at me. I'm a lord's messenger to a taster of cadavers. If you're going back to your cottage, I'd like to take...
Of course. So there's some more salt...
Oh, you booge.
Go! Quick! God! Quick!
Good day to you. Good day to you.
Good day to you.
I found the place where we can harbor. You just head out of Troskovitz towards Upperlow. Only it's not a pit. The gravedigger Ignatius drove...
And is it the real stuff?
Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, come on. You whine more than Zinnik. I was hoping it'd be... If I send 2 wagons, it'll...
What should I do?
That means I could mix and...
Kreyzl, focus. What else do you need from me?
Oh, sorry. It's right here.
Thanks. How's it going with the golem?
Well, the whole certain circumstances...
Wait, what do you mean?
Not for now.
What about all the niter?
I admitted to myself it's maybe too much to take on, and I decided to go back to my roots.
So, the search for saltpeter was for nothing?
Not at all. The saltpeter will help us create primordial matter. The origin. Chaos. Materia prima.
God. Here we go again.
As alchemical scholars, we act to penetrate the diaphanum and find out where it gets its disposition and power from.
Eh? What's the next task?
From behind the closed gates of Trotsky come quiet whispers. Do you hear it too?
Can you get to the port?
Scribe Erezim received a trunk from...
The document of her...
No, a book. And from it all, it's thin. For this, you might say it's kind of...
Well, finally, I'm certainly not going to steal anything from Trotsky.
First, hear me out. The gates of Trotsky may appear to... But why try to...
What person?
Hold on. We've got the Samin wedding. I can't wait to try out my new... What about you?
Certainly. It's why I decided to work for you. I hope your promise still...
Of course it does. Start getting ready. Odd cutties, but...
So you'll really get me into that wedding?
No, you're not. But before you start celebrating, we won't be going by... Or, to be more exact, me as a friend and host, and you as a...
It'll be some...
Correct. A true lady will come to the wedding with us. All will be stunned by her beauty. And all it'll take is a little push. And...
What weak spot?
The castle's weak spot is Chamberlain of all the single damsels at the wedding. Noble or not, he's a mortal man. Soon he'll be begging to take our companion to... And when the nat once...
I can hardly...
Well, I admit there's a certain element here. First. Who else? Look, we'll get her a nice dress.
Could Bonnie do it?
She could. The only nobody with any sense would let her into the...
Where should I look?
You can find lots of capable girls at the Jelly-Off baths, including some who aren't... It's true, Dorothy can be...
Well, the last time I dealt...
You'll tell her I'm offering an...
All right.
Excellent. You're a talented, likable youngster, like Knight Roland of yore. And don't forget, you're going to need to dress the girl... So, stop Mintha, would...
Where can I...
Emmerich the apothecary might have... Or ask Betty, or get hold of the recipe and...
Where can I find...
Where do you think the butcher... Bartoshek has just...
Why that dressing?
Because red is the color... Ulrich won't know. The dress is likely...
I'll be going there.
Once you've got there...
Stop that whistling. It appalls me to even utter the word.
The word is fuck.
Are those dice sad? Are those dice sad?
Greetings.
Good morning.
Greetings to you.
Kreyzl has an offer for you.
That old goat always sends you. What does he want this?
He's looking for...
That's nothing. I've got...
No.
A lady?
Something like that.
Well, I don't know.
That won't be a problem.
Why does he need one?
No.
Ah, so she's supposed... How much is he off?
He says he can offer enough groschen for you to buy 2 cows.
Hmm.
Isn't it?
But that ain't nearly enough.
I don't understand.
You know what? They'll tell you about what they've been through. Girls? Right, girls. We have a messenger. Tell us what you wanted to ask.
Well...
He's looking for a girl for the semi...
God, anything but that. Dorothy, I actually have a lot of work to do.
Well?
What should I say?
What should she say?
Tell me...
Well, the Lord Chamberlain invited that it would be so... Or does the Master Or if his bed is hard and my back... If only. But they said I'd have to do... Things they haven't even thought of in hell. I thought the Master Chamberlain, but he believes in the same God... Which makes it all the worse. Then I thought, it's not what he wants to do to us that's against God, but what he wants us to do to him.
I thought he had leprosy.
Tell the girls how much Kreyzl is...
Enough that you'll be able to buy 2 cows.
Or even a small cottage. Not bad, eh? Well?
Not even for a golden... I'd rather be celibate.
I thought he had leprosy.
Aye, but it's a tidy sum.
Dorothy, I swear that I'm not going anywhere. Dorothy, I'll scrub all the tubs here for the rest of my life. All of them. I'll do that too. And I'll even take...
Girls?
I'll go then. If I can handle it a second time, it'll be a miracle. And maybe...
No, Dorothy, please. Dorothy, for the love of God.
Calm down. I just wanted to show Kreyzl's lackey here.
Christ almighty.
God in heaven. Oh, I feel filthy just thinking about it.
So, in case you didn't get the message, lad, no girl from Zhelyov is going with the Chamberlain.
All right. What?
Do what you like. We've said our piece. Go and find some heathen girl. A harlot like that came here recently, asking for work. She was from them nomads.
Aye, I remember her. Nose in the air, talking fence.
She introduced herself as Enelin of Winter.
I didn't trust her for a moment. She was pretty. I wanted to give her a chance, but she asked for so much call. Try asking after her.
Poor thing.
Well,
Come here! I'll show you.
Mercy! Spare me!
yes? Hmm? I hear that.
She's coming our horses. Follow the me to double bacht. Sastipen.
Are you Mistress?
Winterthur, Lyon, Vienne.
I'm Henry. I was sent by Miller Kreyzl. At the Zhelyov Baths. They said you asked about a job there.
I realized straight away it was a bad idea. That cow who runs the place almost fainted when If she had any idea my real value is But be that as it may...
To go to the Semine wedding with us.
A wedding, you say? I had to sing there. I'd like to...
You don't have to sing. Or even say much. All you have to...
Behave like a lady. Do you...
Sorry. Kreyzl's offering enough to buy 2 cows.
Cows? Me? I was offered an estate for my services in Antwerp, and a 30-foot gondola in Venice. Although this is only Trotsky after all, I can't expect too much in this backwater. All right then, I'll do it. But first, tell me this. What can I...
You'll be treated to the finest food...
Lovely.
Now that Trotsky is closed, someone will surely give you a tour.
Tempting.
Well, the Chamberlain of Trotsky, Sir Ulrich...
The Chamberlain.
You should be. He's the one Kreyzl...
Pay attention.
So you two can, in a romantic way.
I beg your... Do you take me for some cheap whore? A harem girl? A bathhouse?
I'm sorry, but...
Silence! A companion. I am courted by I have been a concubine in Krakow, a mistress in Venice, and My name is known in Brun. I have fulfilled the wildest... Until he stopped paying. I'll do my work the way I...
All right.
I should hope so. So, to the point. What do you want?
It's mainly about a book we need to borrow from, and the way to get it leads right through the Chamberlain and his court, and maybe through his bed.
So, common theft. I've played a part in assassinations and but why not?
Not so fast. It won't be that easy with the Chamberlain.
Why do you think that?
Just so you know, but the girls said they didn't want anything to do with him because of... I asked them what's behind it. Well... Some wanted to vomit after meeting him.
Poor girl. Here in the arse end of the world, girls are no doubt used to just lying on their...
Well, it seems it's not about what Chamberlain Schaumburg did.
I knew a Schaumburg from Nuremberg, and he was a respected person, a member. It can catch you off guard, but I don't want to make fun of the girls. I must say, I'm quite curious.
We're agreed then.
Certainly. And just in case, there's this potion I carry around. Except I've run out of wine.
I can find some wine.
I'd manage somehow. But there's one more thing, though. I don't think anyone will believe I'm...
Don't worry about that.
What dress?
A red one.
Brocade. Are you going to the wedding?
As your bodyguard.
Well, well. Don't you look nice? With a bodyguard looking like that. And as for that perfume...
Kreyzl suggested mint.
I'll take his word for it. Hurry up, then.
About the...
Yes.
I brought you some wine.
Oh, you remember...
Try. I'll have a dress.
Are you testing me?
I'll have some...
Is this some...
That's all for now.
You silly.
Te aveți bactalo, Romea.
Sargives, Romeo.
La ce spalicherav?
Never know. But maybe I'm wrong. We will see.
Here you are, you thief! Don't move a muscle! You
All right,
or your
all right.
horse!
You caught me. I surrender.
Ah! Here you've been loitering around where you shouldn't. Don't think you've been a... You'll pay a...
How dare you accuse me like that? Do you have any idea who... Quick! Whoa, whoa!
Greetings! Greetings.
Was willst?
I heard you. I'm looking for...
Don't you know? Once in, you'll have to brew up your own.
Show me your... I'd like to discuss... Do we have a...
Well... Und viel Glück für die Zukunft.
quick.
Whoa!
Oi! Good afternoon, sir.
I heard you.
Only the fine, and now that do you like?
I do.
Haha, I take damn good massage.
You'd be surprised how perfume, but I'll probably.
Well, moro anyway.
So I'll buy that.
Scares goods.
Commoner guard. Thanks.
Good day.
I'd like to say.
You've come to the right, and when you... I know.
What do you think?
You look...
Do I look good now?
You look nice, but you really shouldn't go there in armour. How can I help?
Do I look...
Magnificent. I think you're ready to...
I'll have a look at the web.
What can you do, sir? Maybe next time. What are you here?
Do I look good?
Mac, I think you're ready to dazzle the...
I'll have a look. I'd like to do something.
Well, very well. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
What do you... I'd like to do something.
Sure. Very well. Thank you, and take care.
What about this? Do I look like a proper wedding guest now?
Matt, I think you're... What will it...
What do you have? Let's talk about the...
Sure.
Satisfied?
Look. Very well.
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care.
Come here.
What do you think will happen
Good to see you.
Good evening. Do you need some?
About the...
Yes.
I don't think
I'll have a...
Voivod will want to stay here for long.
I think you're right. I've already packed my things in case we must be on our way. You never know.
But maybe I'm wrong. We will see.
My, oh my, we're not in a city.
I'll have some...
It smells just... It brings back...
I brought you everything you...
I am. What?
Can we go to Sa...
God have mercy, boy. We're in arm.
You don't understand.
Look.
Christ,
Careful!
Farewell.
You have a kind master, eh, doggy?
Greetings.
Can we go to...
I see you're already dressed to the nines. Looking like you do.
Good to hear.
Hold your horses for a while, Henry.
Welcome, blacksmith. We were beginning to worry.
I bet you were. I'm bringing a wedding present.
Look who's finally here.
Sir?
Well, do you have it?
Of course. Your son deserves the best. You can take it.
No, hold on to it. I'd be glad if you gave it to Older yourself.
I'd be honored.
Has Lord von Bergov arrived yet?
Henry, that's none of your business.
It's all right, Radovan. I understand his curiosity. Lord von Bergov isn't here yet, but Chamberlain Ulrich assures me he'll arrive any moment now.
Sir, could I ask you to introduce me to Lord von Bergov?
God's nails. I'm sure his lordship will have nothing better to do than talking to my apprentice.
We'll see, Henry. Now, unfortunately, I have other things to attend to. What are those beggars still doing by the gate? I thought I made it clear I wanted them gone, didn't I?
I drove them off, but they came back. They just won't take no for an answer.
At least close the gate for now so the guests don't see them. They must be gone before Sir Otto arrives. Do you understand?
Oh dear. You seem rather worried. Would it have to do with your guest of honor?
I'm afraid of it ending up in disgrace. I wouldn't want Sir Otto to take offence and leave before he gives Older his blessing.
Is there anything I can do to help?
No, Henry. It's nice of you to offer your help, but I can't ask that of you. What kind of host would that make me?
Don't worry about it, sir. Since Henry is volunteering, why not take up his offer? If he proves himself, you can introduce him to Lord Van Berghoff as a reward, if that's what he wants.
I promise I won't bring shame to you.
Oh, we'll see. I've got to make some arrangements with the cook, but come and see me later. In the meantime, you can introduce yourself to the bailiff's son, Svatopluk, over there. You're the same age, so I think you'll get along just fine.
That's right, Henry. Svatja. He's fun to be around. God's nails, I bet he'll show you the prettiest girls around.
There's plenty of other entertainment, too. Bailiff Thrush is holding a dice tournament, and Captain Gnarly a dueling contest. In short, a proper wedding. Eat and drink to your heart's content. Rejoice. It's a big day for Samin.
One more thing, sir.
What else? Did I forget something?
They're, weapons.
Yes, of course. Please leave your weapons with Tuma. You surely understand, it's for security.
All our weapons?
Well, the wedding present is an exception, of course. Keep it safe, Radovan.
Don't be greedy. Give us all
scraps of food. Look who's here.
Well, look who's here. This is Vitek.
We know each other. Henry saved my pa's hide from the wolves.
I heard about that.
Aye, that's my pa. And his drink. He was asking after you.
Not yet.
If you want to talk to him, you'd better hurry up.
Quiet, you two. Sakura. Now I don't know what he said to her. Christ.
Whose?
Look over there. That pretty girl in the sad sack trying to impress her.
That's our friend, Wojtek.
Do you know who she is?
Mishka. Her ma is old Samin's cook. That asshole Wojtek thinks he's going to win her over with some idiotic verse.
Actually, girls like poems. Well, unless you gabble like a barnyard gander while reciting them.
Gander, huh? Good one. Why don't you show Wojtek how it's done?
Well, I suppose I...
Jesus Christ! There's an idea! Let's bet on who has a better chance with Mishka. Vulgar Wojtek or handsome Henry.
I'd like to see that. You're on.
My money's on Henry. 10 groschen. So off you go, dust off your hose, tuck in your shirt, and go and win her heart.
I'll wager 10 groschen he fails.
I'm in.
Whoa! I didn't expect you to agree right away. You're an animal. You and I will get along just fine.
Well, you get along with everybody. Well, that is, if you don't punch them in the mouth at first sight. What's Wojtek even saying to her?
I was walking